Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. How you doing? Episode 12, The Return of Drew Gotts, retired genius. Yeah, it's an incredible episode. Hope you guys are all doing well. Second day back from spring break. All my locals feel like they're catching up and getting into the groove. I'm returning, getting some emails. We're getting booked up for the week as well, and like we've been telling people, we're on Facebook Live and YouTube. You can also check us out on Instagram. If you got some feedback, comments, suggestions, thoughts, hellosteamboatshow@gmail.com. Excuse me while I embellish for a minute. Mother, can you see me? Mother, can you see me? My man Merrick, Rick Rock Productions, we got the lighting going, Mom, I know. Yes, I'm still milk chocolate. I am no longer dark chocolate like you were thinking. Mom was watching up in Polson, Montana, her and her crew, teachers and administrators and executives. We're gonna have our morphing set, we're gonna do our things, we're gonna keep it going, because she said, good morning. Hello, Steamboat. Yeah, we got the energy, and we'll lighten it up for you so you can see my bright, shining face, Mom. Love you too. If it's anything that ever sticks with me, you know, it's the positive feedback from Mom. She called multiple times. I thought she was just checking on my weekend, see how active I was. She was giving me feedback on our show, which I love. Thanks, Mom. And I hope we are meeting your needs, keeping you interested during the time. She did say she likes the people we've had on. And again, these are the ladies that I listen to regularly. My wife, without question. Mom. Mother-in-law. Sister-in-laws, both of them, and my sister. Rock, of course, because she knows all, sees all. And some of the upper management in my day job as well. I listen to most of those people. Okay, those are the ladies I listen to. The guys, I don't really listen to you much. Goes in one ear, might get processed or texted. That's it. But the ladies, yeah, we listen to them. So again, Mom, I appreciate it. Sis, wife, love y'all. White House Correspondents' Dinner. Michelle Wolf, okay? I think we're all in agreement, and maybe we're not, but let's just go out on this, say most video doesn't lie, right? Because it's doctored or tampered, and most people can figure that out, but video usually doesn't lie, right? Michelle Wolf, she's a comedian. They roast at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. It's a long-standing history and tradition. Some people got a little sensitive because of Michelle's comments. Let me rewind. She's a comedian. She makes jokes. She made people laugh. Research before you book people, maybe? I don't know. But listen, go back and look at the video of the things she referenced, or the things that people are upset about that she said, and you might find that some of those things and actions have already been done by the current administration. Again, video doesn't lie. So, let's not judge. Yes, ye be judged, something like that. Do unto others, okay? So, She's a great comedian. Bad lip reading. It's another thing I picked up on because of this Facebook Live thing. I'm kind of, Rock told me to step up my Facebook game, and I'm doing that. Bad lip reading, you guys. Check that out. Specifically the Zuckerberg Congress hearing. Check that out. If you like bad lip reading, or if you haven't even seen it yet, please check that out because it is incredibly hilarious. Guest today, like I said, I got Cameron Hawkins coming in. She's the waste management director for Yampa Valley Recycles and Yampa Valley Recycle, Yampa Valley Sustainability Council, and the handy recycle guide will be coming out soon, and there'll be the recycle drop-off day, and she's going to give us some information about that. My man Drew Gotts, a.k.a. Drew Logic, also known as Drew McElhaney, retired genius, sports extraordinaire, overall great guy. He's going to come in and let us know what he's doing. He's also an improv guy, so I want to get a little improv action with him and see what he's got planned for the summer. And Lifted Chiropractic, we've got Londi and Josh might stop in as well. But again, you know, I'm working on that golf game. I want to have that hitch in the drive. My second round this year out at the Steamboat golf course, was pulling the drive a little bit. I'm not really sure what's going on, so I got to get that figured out. And maybe Londi can get the shoulders lined up right. Speaking of golf, which you know it's something I love to do at this time of year, our local courses are getting ready. Haymaker, the driving range, and the putt and chipping areas will open up tomorrow, weather permitting. I believe the course is scheduled to open May 10th. Rolling Stone will be opening on Friday. Excellent. Love that course as well. And Tommy T will hopefully be around, and maybe we'll get some quality time with him and get some footage of the course as well. That'd be awesome. Craig is already open as well if you want to head out that way. Steamboat Golf Club is open as well. You can get out there and see Tommy. We're going to have him in this week as well, finding out what's going on at the golf club. And as I always tell people, you like to golf? You think your game is on point? Go out and get yourself 9 or 18 in at the Steamboat Golf Club and let me know how you did, okay? Because that course likes to play, loves to play. And Catamount, we haven't heard yet, but we're going to reach out to those guys and find out what they got going on when we can get out there on the Catamount rolling hills here in Steamboat Springs. As most of you know, we are located at the Chief Theater in downtown, and Master Carpet Care just came in and did an incredible cleaning job. Cheers, kudos. Place is looking spectacular, and we'll try not to mess it up, but I can't guarantee anything once Drew does get in here because he's almost like Pigpen sometimes, but love him to death anyway. Hey, on the soccer front, La Liga, vamos Barca, vamos. Barcelona, another league title. And if you get a chance, check out the Facebook, the parade. It was amazing, as always. And I love the forthright and honesty of Messi, Lionel Messi, captain of Argentina, who you also see in a month. I believe we're about like at 48 days, possibly, till the kickoff of the World Cup, starting on June 14th. So be checking that out. But Barca gets another league title, which is incredibly huge. My man Leaf Brookmeyer, Little Leaf, are you watching? Want to let you know, relegation weekend is coming up. Saturday we got Chelsea and Liverpool, so that's early. But check out the Men in Blazers as well if you want to know about EPL action, you guys. We've got some Americans that are playing, you know, in the European League as well, English Premier League. So love seeing those guys progress and do well. We've got Pulisic, who's playing in the for Dortmund, I believe, in the German Bundesliga. So it's always nice to see our American guys playing abroad and doing well, and hopefully they'll get things back together as a unit and get our Stars and Stripes squad back on the pitch and flowing at an effective and deadly rate. Would be nice to have. What else I got here? Summer co-ed leagues are opening up here for Steamboat. You can get signed up ASAP. So if you're interested in soccer, softball, volleyball, even hockey, co-ed leagues, you can go to steamboatsprings.net/adult sports and get yourself signed up. If you're a team, get signed up. If you're just a couple of individuals, get your name in there, and they'll have that Steamboat City draft. You might be a hidden star in the making, and you can get out there and get your co-ed sports competitive juices flowing again. And remember, it's all fun and fair play. It does get a little heated sometimes, I recall, but we all have fun out there. I know, like Loretta said at the tennis center, there's some dodgeball as well that's going on. I'd like to get involved with that. Get down to the tennis center and chat with Loretta. So that's what we got going on here today. I hope you guys are having a great day. The weather, As you can see, it's cloudy, rainy, and I think we got a chance of snow coming in later this afternoon, possibly tomorrow. Looking at low 50s, mid 50s. Love to see the sun bust through and change this pattern up, but I get my weather from Christina, not Alexa, Siri, Google, Cortana, none of those ladies. I got Christina, and that's what's in our weather forecast. So stick around. We'll give you a little more information. I got some restaurant updates as well. I'm not really a critic. I'm just a connoisseur of good food, and some places I think you should check out if you want. So, hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Welcome back. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, if you're trying to call me, I'm doing a live TV show right now, so I cannot speak. We're talking about chatting, but I don't recognize the number, so I'm going to hold off on that call. Let me give you some happenings of what's going on. And remember, you can always pick up Steamboat Pilot today or go onto the steamboattoday.com website, see what's happening. Coming up this week, today specifically, as always, toddler time at the Bud Warner Memorial Library. That goes from 9:30 to 10 and 10:30 to 11. Children ages 1 to 3 with a parent or caregiver are welcome to enter this program with stories and songs, finger plays at the library's Storytime room. No registration is required. Bridge lessons at the community center from 1 to 3, supervised bridge play. And they also have tips for beginners. So, Merrick, if that's something you want to work on, we can get you over there. Wild Films, 5 wild shorts. Bud Warner Memorial Library. That'll be going from 6:30 to 7:45 today. 5 award-winning short films from the 2017 International Wildlife Film Festival. Okay, so check that out. And then as well, Wednesday, same thing. We got your preschool story times going on. There's a French conversation group. Wednesday night, noon. Wednesday afternoon, ACBL Club, which is, again, sanctioned bridge. Let's Talk Stress as a health professional. That's also Wednesday, and that's at the Steamboat Springs Community Center from 4 to 6. Free event hosted by Route to Workforce. Route to Work, focusing on the impact of stress, okay? So again, check out the happenings as well. There's also swimming lessons of all ages, and that begins May 8th, so you can get registration for 85 spring, early fall swimming lessons at the Old Town Hot Springs. Lessons provide important skills for those available. Popular sessions fill up fast, so check oldtownhotsprings.org/swimming lessons for more information. Let me give you a little sports update as well real quick, if I could. NBA. Fabulous action, you guys. Boston, Philly last night. Wow. Boston looks good. This kid Rozier out of Louisville, if you guys remember. Rozier the third. 117-101. Boston over Philly. Philly's going to trust the process. They did not shoot well. Bad from three. Bad, bad, bad. And you know, here's the motto. If you shoot threes and miss and I shoot threes and make them, I'm going to win. Pretty simple. And that's what happened. So that series started up. Game one's got Boston. NHL as well last night. Tampa Bay beat Boston. That series is tied. And Vegas pulled an overtime win, 4-3 over San Jose. We're going to go to a quick break. Stick around. We'll be right back. Let you know what's happening. Hello, Steamboat.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Welcome back. Live from the Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs. Good morning, Leif Brookmeyer. This is just video footage, so when he gets older, he'll know he was important. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube, and as well, if you want to like, suggest, comment, give us some feedback. Hello, Steamboat Show at gmail.com. So now it's time. We got to learn. We got to recycle, people. We got to be sustainable. And I've got the Waste Management Director for Yampa Valley Recycles, Yampa Valley Sustainability Council, Cameron Hawkins. Come on down. Bam, bam, bam. Woo! That's our phone. How are you, dear? Good to see you.
You too.
Next time we call, I'm going to have you on the live. We'll do the phone interview too.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Cool. Thank you for coming. So how are things?
Things are good. We're
Yeah.
gearing up for Saturday, May 12th.
Gosh, we do this. I feel like we've done this before.
I think we have.
So you've got it down. Tell people how long you've been with the Yampa Valley. Is it Sustainability Council, Recycle, or?
Yampa Valley Sustainability Council.
Okay. How long you been with them?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years. You love it?
I do love it.
Where's that passion come from? I know I've talked to, like, Julia Hebert. She's like, I think I'm an old soul with sustainability and recycling. Are you that
Yeah.
same way, or where's that come from for you?
I think I am an old soul in that sense. However, I didn't really discover that until I moved here.
Really?
So,
Where'd you move here from?
North Carolina,
Okay.
but I was in India for a while before
How-
between the two. So
Coast Guard, just hanging out. What were you doing in India?
I was working for a community health and development organization.
So is that where it maybe started? The fire?
I think that's where it probably started, but I didn't really realize it until
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Now, how did we get you to Steamboat? So you're cruising around, you're like, Steamboat, that'd be perfect for me.
Well, I always wanted to live in Colorado, and my boyfriend was living out here and loved
Okay.
it, and so it just kind of worked out.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well done. All right, so tell people, May 12th, what's the plan?
May 12th, the plan is our community and commercial recycling drop-off event at the Meadows and the Knoll lot. So in the past, it's only been at the Meadows
Right.
lot, and we've had a lot of congestion
Yes.
and a lot of people in a short period of time. So we are listening to the community,
Yeah.
and we have expanded it to the Knoll lot and the Meadows
Was
lot.
that hard to get approval to do that, or were everyone accepting and accommodating?
No, it kind of restricted the dates that we could do it
Okay.
because we had to have both lots had to be open.
Same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, it was pretty straightforward and working with Ski Corps to make that happen.
What's the time frame? What do you want people to do?
Yeah, so the time frame for residential is from 10 until 1. So
Okay.
we pushed it back an hour. So it's from 10 till 1. And then if you are a business and you can you want to recycle items, you can make an appointment from 2 to 4:30.
Okay.
Those appointment slots are filling up. We only have a couple left, so
wow.
I recommend getting on that.
How do they make that appointment?
So if you go to www.yvsc.org/recycling drop-off,
Okay.
there's a link right there that will take you to the sign-up page.
All right, now break it down.
So
What can we recycle?
what can we recycle? So you can recycle electronics, which is the big one.
Really?
Yes.
Do we got to break it apart, undo any screws, or just do you want us to just be like, here?
You can just... It's
Seriously?
here. It's that easy. Yep.
What are you going to do with that? Because I remember the people down in
Yeah.
Denver going, oh, I gave them my hard drive and someone took it apart and they sold the
Yeah.
parts. And you guys, what do you do?
So we work with an organization called Blue Star Recyclers,
Okay.
and they are in Denver, but they employ people with what they say, quote unquote, disabilities, and abilities is in all caps. And so people that maybe wouldn't get jobs otherwise, people with autism and
Sure.
things like that, and they give them a living wage, and they give them a job that they're really good at.
How did you
and
find them?
They break down all the electronics in Denver.
That is
So,
awesome. How'd you find that organization?
we found them through EcoCycle, I
Okay.
think, in Boulder.
All right, so we got electronics. I can
So
bring
yep, electronics. We have scrap metal, so like appliances, anything that's, sporting equipment, things that are metal, basically.
kid toys.
Kid toys, assuming that it's not plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so metal.
Metal.
Kid toys.
The hook
Sounds a
and
little
dagger.
dangerous.
Yeah, never mind. We shouldn't turn those
Yeah.
in. Okay.
Mattresses.
Yep.
And box springs.
Really?
Yep. Mechanical beds. If you have a mechanical bed lying around in the back closet, you can
Rock.
bring it on
You got
over.
that bed still? All right. Yeah. Bring that in.
Let's see, motor oil and antifreeze.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Light bulbs and batteries.
All batteries.
Pretty much all batteries, and just so there is an extensive list of all of these
Yeah,
items on
yeah.
our website at
Okay.
yvsc.org/recycling drop-off.
Okay. You want the little paper clips and staples and things removed from papers and whatnots as well? You know, if I got staples,
Yeah.
and do I need to remove those?
No, I think that's okay.
I like this. Are you?
Yeah.
People are recycling. I'm guessing. Is the message being reached? Are people doing what we need them to do to maintain a high level of sustainability?
Yeah, I mean, I think every little thing that anybody can do counts.
Yeah.
So whether that's recycling at home, single stream recycling on your curb, or you know, taking your electronics. We do have year-round electronics drop-off in Steamboat at Aces High.
Okay.
And several other places in town. So you know, there's opportunities to do these things year-round, but
Yeah.
this is a one-stop drop, and
Okay.
there's a lot more items than what I listed that you can recycle.
Of course.
So it's all on our website.
Okay.
But just to kind of clarify, since this is new this year,
Yeah.
electronics only is going to be in the Meadows lot,
Ooh.
and then everything else is going to be in the Knoll lot.
Okay.
So online on yvsc.org/recycling drop off, there's 2 maps, and it'll show you exactly where each item is dropped off.
Nice.
And you know, just for efficiency's sake, make sure to pack your car accordingly so that if you're dropping off electronics first, it's in the back, like you pack it
Oh,
last.
gotcha.
So that people aren't having to dig through your car to find
Okay.
those items.
How about any myths that you can just dispel about recycling that people have always said or stuck on?
I think one of the biggest myths that I hear right now is, well, we live in Steamboat, nothing's being recycled.
Ooh, yes. Go.
That's actually not true. We have 3 wonderful haulers in town, and I'm talking about single stream, so your curbside recycling.
Okay.
We have 3 great haulers, and they are all recycling.
Yeah.
Single stream recycling.
Yeah.
One thing that people don't understand is that what items are being recycled changes based on what markets are available.
Okay.
So, for example, like 3 through 7 plastics, which is the number on the bottom of the item,
Thank you.
that those maybe have less value than the 1s and 2s plastics do.
Okay.
So sometimes the markets are unstable for those products, and so you know, on occasion, you know, maybe some of those things aren't being recycled, but most of the time the market is there and those things are being recycled. So that's
Okay.
where some of those myths come in, but
Yeah.
it's not true.
Now, how about I'm making an effort to recycle, and I've asked people questions, and so do they want the caps on the bottles? See, is this my own myth in my own head?
No, it's not your own myth.
Okay.
So it sort of depends on the hauler.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I think it's better to take the caps off
Mhm.
than to keep the caps on,
Okay.
because the reason that some people don't want the caps is because it gets clogged in their recycling facility. And so just to avoid that issue altogether, you know, just take the caps off.
Rinse everything that you are recycling. Is that something common you should
That's
do?
ideal, yeah,
Yes.
is to rinse it. But as long as there's not, you know,
Residue or a good
yeah,
amount
like
of-
a lot of food still in the container, then you should be fine.
Awesome.
So-
Again, tell people where to go and what date and time again, because
Yep, Saturday, May 12th, 10 to 1 for residents and 2 to 4:30 by appointment only for businesses. And it's at the Meadows and the Knoll lot down at the Steamboat Ski area.
perfect. And we got our insert scheduled and going in the paper tomorrow
Yep,
as well,
so
right?
look out for the recycle guide. Will be in the paper on Thursday.
And what information is going to be on there that's going to be handy?
Yeah,
for
so
people?
that'll be pretty much everything that we'll be taking at the drop off. Just about it'll tell you where you can recycle that, and actually more in Routt County year round.
Okay. Can
So-
people get there a little early? Do you expect lines and a turnout?
I do expect lines. I think, you know, you can get there early.
Yeah.
But because of kind of the traffic pattern, and especially going into the Knoll lot being on Mount Warner,
Right.
I would recommend maybe trying to get there right at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Just so we're not, you know, blocking the road. But,
Gotcha.
you know, people will get there early for sure.
Okay.
So,
You're here. I've got
yeah,
to give
and
you some.
yvsc.org/recycling drop off is the website.
That's
with
the website.
everything you need to know for the event.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of my favorite guests here. I have to do this. People tell them they want to know more about me. Pick one of those questions and ask
Oh,
me one that you
nice.
find very intriguing.
Let's see.
This is for the people.
When was the last time you did something for the first time?
Ooh, Cameron. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm excited to hear this.
When's the last time I did something for the first time? Merrick? Nothing comes to mind? This show. This is the last time I did something for the first time, and I want to thank you for coming on.
Perfect.
So we can reach out to you. You'll come back, maybe we chat again. What comes on? What's after the drop-off? Anything that we got coming up or events?
We have a Retree event.
Okay.
That's on May 18th.
You'll come back
Friday.
you'll come back and tell us about it.
Yeah.
Deal?
Well, yeah, sure.
Cameron, thank you so much. Cameron Hawkins.
Thank you.
Reach out, you guys. Be ready to recycle and let's be sustainable. Let's keep it Steamboat.
Awesome.
Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back. I got the retired genius, sports extraordinaire, Drew Gotts. We'll be right back.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Good morning on a beautiful Tuesday. I told you, episode 12, the return of Drew. He's here. He's done some traveling, took the kids on a little spring break. We caught up yesterday on the huddle, but I don't get the quality time that I need with Drew, so I asked him to get up off the couch this morning, put down his orange juice and big bowl of Fruit Loops, come talk to us. So this may be the most clicks that we get, Rick and Rock. I'm just letting you know because you don't know what's going to happen. So let's kick it off. Drew Gotts, come on down. I didn't know you were going to run. Yeah, I didn't give you.
That's how you do it. Yeah. Hey, dude, these things got wheels.
Yes, because I knew you would want to
How
scoot
sweet
around.
is that,
a
man? It's
little
like
bit.
Disneyland in itself.
We were afraid that you would come in and be childish, so we got wheels.
I feel like I'm getting a suntan up here.
You are, because I saw things yesterday in the lights of the studio, and I realized you had a long sleeve shirt on while you were at Disney World. Where'd you-
Yes, land.
Yeah. Land. You were in the land.
Anaheim, California.
Okay, first off, welcome.
right.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good
Are
to
you
be
go-
here.
Are you going to improv anytime soon?
I'm improvising right now.
I know. When are you coming on stage with your players?
Man, they tell me. I don't know.
You don't even organize, right?
I don't do anything.
Do you practice?
No. You can't practice improv.
Really?
Well, I mean, I guess you can. We practice.
Yeah.
I guess you practice. You have to just get your mind alert, really.
It's talking about practice.
That's right, practice. I don't practice nothing.
All right. Most importantly, because I reached out to some people last night. You traveled to California.
Okay.
You were giving me yin and yang. You're telling me how charming you were. Your wife was happy. You got along. The kids had a great time. You told jokes. You didn't pimp our radio show.
I did not.
That's good. You're on your time. But you had some issues with LAX TSA.
Yeah.
And I know you probably don't want to rehash it, or are you okay? Because I travel, and I've had issues, but when my little one was around, I felt like I got through even easier.
Well, I got through fine. I had nothing wrong. They weren't even bothering me, but they were bothering me. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't directly talking to me, but I just thought it was annoying. I just, the TSA thing, I'm all about safety. I am. I'm all about, man, keep me safe.
Yep.
But nowadays, anyways, it's not even terrorists I'm really worried about on a plane. It's all the local crazies. It's local Americans just
Okay.
freaking out on a plane. I mean, there's that lady last week that was flying back from England that was running up and down the plane freaking out until they tackled her. And then she was arrested, handcuffed by flight marshal.
Yeah.
And then when he took her to go to the bathroom, she attacked him again. I'm like, those are more what we need to worry about than necessarily a Muslim bomber.
Right.
But
Or a joint in the brim of your hat.
or a joint in the brim of the hat or whatever. But you go to DIA and it runs smoothly and they don't petty around little things.
Yeah.
They're just looking for the big things. They want to catch the big guy.
Yeah.
They don't care about the little guy trying to sneak a half ounce of Colorado green
Okay.
onto their plane back to Indiana. They don't care about that. They want to catch people that are going to try to kill 258 people on a plane.
Right.
So when I got to LAX and they were asking us just ridiculous things, like I fly all the time and
I know.
I'm always in and out of airports, and they were just asking us stuff that was ridiculous. Take your peanuts and pretzels out. I mean, that's just stupid. And then they were like, you got to take your hat off. I was like, I flew here through DIA with the same hat on. They never made me take it off at DIA. They didn't make me take it off in Florida. They didn't make me take it off in Tennessee. It's only in LAX. And I was just kind of upset about it. And I was just voicing my opinion, as I do sometimes. And I actually sometimes have made TSA people mad before, but they just kind of shrugged me off at LAX. I think they were probably just used to it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Let's shift to your
Plus, I had no contraband, so I felt like I could talk all I wanted.
You went straight out.
Yeah, it's like if I was hiding something, I probably would have been real quiet and just moved right through the line.
And then, but as well, you said, and your wife kind of pointed it out with the hat about maybe the joint, because they've now legalized the recreational marijuana, and you thought they were being a little persnickety about that.
Yeah, they're not as used to it as Colorado is. I
Yeah.
think Colorado has kind of figured out, and not just Colorado, I mean, like, TSA is a national organization.
Yeah.
I think that they just kind of figured out what it is, like what's important, what's not important, what we have time to deal with, what we don't have time to deal with. And California is a new baby. It's just been born.
Sure.
They're not, they're still going on the idea of, we got to bust everybody. We can't have this stuff going on. And that's what it seemed like. It seemed
Sure.
like they were digging not for weapons, not for safety, but they were digging for, like, other stuff is what. Because when you're asking to pull food out,
Share the burrito
I figured
story,
you're
please.
looking. Well, so I was on the plane and I was complaining to my wife about TSA
Yes.
at LAX. I was like, that was ridiculous. I can't believe that. I just hate that they make up their own rules. Have one set of rules for all TSAs, and that's how it should be. And I was arguing, and there was a guy next to me, and he's like, oh, and so it started a whole plane thing, because everybody on the plane totally agreed. They were like, it was ridiculous. And the guy's like, yeah, they made the guy in front of me unwrap his burrito. Now, not just unwrap his burrito, like take the foil off, you know, and so we can see it. Because I understand if they wrap it in
Yeah.
tinfoil, you can't. It's going to set off the beeps. You can't see it through the X-ray.
Okay.
Totally understand that. But they made him unwrap the actual burrito down to the beans, the cheese. And it's like, come on. I mean, the next thing you're going to make him stick his hand in there. You're going to have a TSA agent fingering around in your burrito. I mean, it was like, come on.
Too much.
Let's keep America safe. Let's not be idiots.
I like it.
Disneyland was the same way, man, with their security.
Now, but you were okay.
No, it was ridiculous. It was stupid. Because they're sitting there literally digging through my wife's like tiniest pocket in her backpack. And I was like, listen, if there's not an AR-15 or a Bowie knife, let us go in. Like, why are you holding us all out here?
Parents, kids, strollers. You said the strollers. There's pockets galore.
Well, yeah, two kid strollers could take 10 minutes to get through security. So the security line at Disneyland was the longest line of the day. Oh. Yeah, I was sorry. That's not even to get into the park. That's just to get into the Disney area. And that's after you've walked past like 5 bomb-sniffing dogs. You know, it's like, good Lord. I'm glad you're keeping me safe. I want to be safe. Don't get me wrong. But there just becomes a point where it becomes idiocy. It's just stupid. It's like, come on, guys. Just make me safe and let us have fun.
Now, you got some fitness.
Fitness?
You walked a lot.
I did. My feet hurt so bad. By Thursday night, it was like I was walking on glass. It was horrible.
Did they have little strollers for you guys?
You know what? I told my wife, I was like, if I had just a little less pride, just a little, because I got a tiny little pride. Not a lot.
Yeah.
But I got a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
If I had no pride at all, I probably would have rented a Rascal.
They have them.
They do. And I saw other people that were probably in perfect health that were using them. But I thought, man, I could use one of those today because my feet were killing me.
And is there a Rascal lane, like where Rascals only get? So you got
there's no lane of anything in Disneyland, man. It's shoulder to shoulder.
So how do the Rascals do their thing? Beep beep.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're better off walking.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Can you share the story about how you charmed the lady at the parade?
No, I can't.
Okay, well let's tell her what you did because there's lines to get on the rides.
Yeah,
And
long lines.
You somehow bypassed those.
Disneyland is a line, okay? Don't let anybody fool you. It's just a big line. That's all it is. It's like you pay a ton of money to stand in a line. And then when you get through that line, guess what you do?
What?
You go stand in another line. Yeah. And then you do, after that line, guess what? Another line. My son hated the haunted house. I said, he loved the haunted house, but it was also his least favorite. I said, why is the haunted house your least favorite? Because there's a line inside the ride. Because at the haunted house, you stay in this huge line. Then you get in, you go into this first compartment. They do this thing, and then another door opens, and then you have to get into another line to get onto the ride. And he was like, "It's another line, not another line."
How old is Keith?
He's 5.
He's already got dad syndrome.
He's telling me. He's stealing my routines. He was standing naked in front of the mirror today making faces. Hate when people steal my routines.
Why are you doing the routine with an open door?
Huh?
Yeah, I thought we talked about that. You did that with some guest at the hotel, you told me.
Oh yeah, I flashed my neighbor at the hotel. But that was a long story. We won't go into that. But yeah, she got to see a little bit more of Drew than she wanted to.
Did you get the park pass? Like
California though, man, anything goes.
The weather was good?
Oh yeah, SoCal weather's fantastic.
SoCal weather.
Yeah,
People were good to you?
It was all right. People, we were talking on the huddle. Yeah. One of our co-hosts on the huddle one time made a faux pas of insulting people of the East Coast, and I came back from
What did he exactly say? Because Merrick's from the East Coast. Tell people what he said.
Well, he basically just lumped them all together and basically said they're
mean and rude.
Yeah, and if they don't like the Broncos, they need to get out of Colorado.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
We'll leave his name.
So I came back from California and I said, well, he was totally wrong because people on the West Coast are jerks too. There were some very nice people, but there were some grumpy people as well. The pizza guy at Domino's was not very
friendly. Didn't do you well.
No,
tech support didn't do you well at the hotel.
Computer tech support was not friendly either.
Your Rockies hat, though, did open up a lot of conversation.
Yeah,
right?
We had some jarring going on between Toronto, a lot of Canadians at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
We've suckered them into our addictions. And then, a lot of, obviously, Dodgers. Anaheim, Shohei's got a lot of people wearing Anaheim stuff.
Oh, Shohei
Ohtani. Yeah, he's got lots of Anaheim Angel stuff going on there. There was some San Francisco Giants stuff.
Really?
But
Any football talk
I was bantering mainly about the Dodgers because
You were?
Yeah, because I would insult them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't talk any football draft stuff at all?
Nah, I didn't really get into football. It was not
Okay.
that time of year.
Not.
No.
Well, there's that.
Did see some LA Rams stuff. Saw some San Diego Chargers stuff.
Any Raider fans?
I think like one or two.
Just
not
one or
very
two.
many.
They're not.
They
there.
can't afford Disneyland.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's not something
Raider
they
fans
do.
are poor.
All right. Well, you got time to stick around. We can
Except
talk-
for Ray Martinez. He's the only rich Raider fan.
Yeah.
Am I not supposed to use people's name?
You can use.
You
Ray's
can bleep
name.
me out.
You can use Ray's name.
Usually when you say Ray's name, they bleep you out.
Generally.
Yeah.
But we know him. Stick around. We'll talk a little sports quick. You got a few minutes. You don't have anything to do ever, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
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 Stick around. This is Drew Gotts, a.k.a. Drew Logic, a.k.a. Live Like Drew. Don't. Hello, Steamboat. We'll be right back.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Roof, roof. Drew Gotts in the building. Yeah, you don't know what you're going to get. I told you, this could be record click day today. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, record click days. And like, no one's clicking in.
Why? It's Drew.
They're turning their devices off.
Your Facebook game has stepped up,
It has.
from what I could tell from your
Okay.
travels. Are you getting feedback from people that say, yay, live like Drew, don't
Oh,
live
yeah.
like Drew?
Yeah, it's been good.
It has?
It has. A friend of mine was off Facebook for a while. He's kind of come back on, and I was talking to him, and he's like, man, I'm tired of all the political stuff. He goes, I don't care what side you're on. I want to read it. He goes, it's funny, when Facebook first came out, we all said, I don't care what you have for breakfast. I don't care your kid learned to ride his bicycle today. I don't care about any of that. That's what everybody said when Facebook first came out. Right. And now people have all been like, dude, I don't care about who you care about in politics. I just want to know if your kid took a potty today. Did your kid poop or not? That's all I want to know. Was it a floaty or a sinky?
There you go. People let Drew know how
because
your
if
kid
it
is
floats,
doing.
you have plenty of fiber in your diet. But if it sinks, you need more fiber.
So this is a health minute.
It's all health. I'm only professional.
I know. Let's talk sports because I know you got knowledge, and I said you were a sports
I
guy.
don't really have knowledge. We've talked about that. I just fake it. I fake everything.
We bring it, and people think we have it.
Disappointed my wife when she found out.
You stayed up last night, watched some hockey?
No.
You didn't. You went to bed?
What was I doing last
Never mind.
night?
Don't tell people that.
Okay.
Did you watch some?
What was I watching last night?
you
Well, we
watch-
watched Rockies last night.
You watched the Rockies?
Until they were done.
How'd they do?
They lost to the Cubbies. Yeah,
What's the
they're
problem?
struggling. Bats are struggling. Arenado's struggling, who's our main guy. So if Luke Skywalker is struggling,
The whole force is
the
doomed.
force is out of whack. Yeah.
Somebody went on the DL, second baseman?
DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I was in Disneyland. I missed a ton. My boy was awesome, though. My wife said, she's like, "Are you sad to be leaving Disneyland?" And he said, "No." And she's like, "Are you ready to go home?" He goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "You miss Tula, or you want to see your grandparents?" He's like, "No, I want to watch the Rockies, and I can't watch the Rockies here."
Kid has got it dialed in at 5.
All he cared about is like, I just want to go home so I can watch the Rockies.
You told me your little girl threw a little fit as soon as you got in there.
First 30 minutes of Disneyland, my daughter was crying and throwing a fit.
Because, this is the best part. Why was she throwing her fit?
Oh, well, because she was...
Yeah.
She was upset because they weren't doing it the way she thought that they should be doing it. And as I said, she gets that from her mother.
Click,
Because
click,
it's
click.
true. It's true.
They weren't doing it.
Mother gets upset if people don't do things the way that she thinks it should be done. And yeah, we were lining up for Goofy's autograph.
Okay.
Because my kids got autograph books.
Yeah.
And my daughter filled her whole book up but one page.
Wow.
Yeah, and they worked really hard to do that, to
Okay.
get all these autographs. She saw every princess she could possibly see. And Daddy was happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad was fine. Nice SoCal weather.
Yeah.
I had all sorts of wonderful treats.
So she only had one fit, and then she was good.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, because that makes my family sound a lot better.
Right?
Yeah.
Makes it sound like...
Yeah,
that's
no,
good.
I had like this marshmallow treat on a stick that they dip in caramel and then dip in chocolate. It was amazing.
How many of those do you have?
I had one of those. And then from the same place later, I got this red velvet cake with Mickey Mouse thing on a stick with red velvet cake and these marshmallow ears.
Yeah?
I was really rich, but man. And that's what I did when I sat in line while they were waiting for princesses. I'd go find some yummy treat, some mango drink or something. I had fun. I had a great time. I was totally not wanting to go to Disneyland.
I know, you said
absolutely
that.
against it. I was like, 46 years of my life, I managed to stay away. And my wife told me this was what we were doing. So I was like, all right. And then when we left, I have to say it was probably one of the funnest vacations I've ever taken.
But let me ask you as well, though. You specifically said you were charming to people. You went out of your way.
I was.
And that's not something you normally do.
No, I was in a good mood.
Okay.
It was because I was just in a good mood.
Do you
A
find
little
that...
self-medicated, but in a good mood.
But do you find that that is easier to live that way, Drew? In a good mood?
It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work.
Like, because you're like, I'm going to make some people smile today. You said you got
I
some
did.
high fives, maybe?
Yeah, I had the high fives. I high five people just walking down the street,
Yep.
and but there's also a lot of people that weren't so charmed by me. I often get a lot of,
Why is he in such
especially
a
in
good mood?
SoCal. Like
Yeah?
if there's like a girl that maybe is like, maybe a little young, then I
Cute.
won't go there.
Cute.
And like maybe like 22 years
Yeah.
old, 23 years old, cute little dress, little bunny, little mouse ears
Sure.
or something. And I turn and make some joke about something nearby that just popped into my head. A lot of times I get a and they turn away and they look at their friends and then they pull out their phone and they're like, I did that here at the Steamboat ski area. These girls in front of me at the Elkhead lift were talking about their their ski passes, but they kept calling them badges.
Ooh.
They're like, do you have your badge? Do you have
Yeah.
your badge? Do we have to have our badge out here to get on this lift?
Mm-hmm.
And I was behind them, being of old age. I was like, badges? Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. And these girls turn and they look at me with this crusty look. I mean, the crusty of crusty looks. They're just like, look me head to toe, just like. And she's like, I was like, Blazing Saddles, one of the greatest movies of all time. And she looks at me and she goes, are you like in your 30s or something?
Wow.
Like a little older than that.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
So you look good for your age.
Yeah, I guess.
She was saying. That was a backhanded
This was
compliment.
also a few years ago, so I didn't have quite the big beard that I did.
Now,
at
you
the time.
brought the beard back. How did you feel when you look good when you had the
I
beard
lost
off.
all my power.
Oh.
I had no powers.
Or confidence.
No, just powers.
Powers.
I had no powers.
The powers of suggestion.
It was just my superhero powers. I don't know. I just I thought, you know, I had grown beards and shaved them off many times, and it's never been an issue. But this last time I did it, I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I just felt like I wasn't me for the first time. I was just kind of like, I feel weird without the beard.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of was starting to kind of symbolize. me
You're
a little
weird
bit.
without the beard.
Yeah, there you go.
Harden, we fear the beard.
Fear the beard, weird with the beard.
Did you didn't watch any basketball either last night?
I did. I watched Celtics 76ers.
You did?
Yeah.
What do you think about that little
Same
series?
thing as what we were talking about on the huddle yesterday. Brad Stevens is just an amazing coach. He's an amazing coach, and he is showing what I have known for years, which Harv would love to argue with me, but
Yeah.
I've known for years
What?
that if you were to actually take a pro team and run them like a college team. And Golden State's been doing this now for a few years, but these guys are doing it even more so because they're full on nothing more than a supercharged college basketball team, the Celtics right now.
Yeah.
And if you play against a stationary, lazy, doesn't get back on defense, full of superstar pros, and you run an amped up version of college basketball, you'll beat them every time. And I think they're going to show that right now.
Wow.
I think people like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid and these guys, the one thing you especially have on these guys is they only played 1 year in college. They didn't even get multiple years of learning a college system.
Right.
Running the offenses and defense and all that
Sure.
you learn in college. Joel Embiid played 1 year at Kansas. Ben Simmons played 1 year at LSU.
Tatum.
Tatum 1 year at, was it Duke?
Duke.
Yeah, Duke. I was going to say North Carolina, but yeah, Duke.
Yeah.
They're all, so they haven't had the chance to actually even learn the college game. So you take a whiz like Brad Stevens
Yeah.
over at Boston and a bunch of underrated players that nobody knows their name with the
Right,
Rozier
except-
thing.
But Tatum is the one who they said they felt like he's the prodigy. Tatum for Boston.
Yeah,
And Ainge loved him.
yeah.
And he
Well,
puts him under Brad.
you're gonna take one and done.
Yeah.
But Brad's giving him an extended college career right now because they're basically running motion offense.
Yeah.
They're just running around till you make 5-6 passes
Open
and free
shot,
it up.
take it.
And people talk about Cleveland's win the other day in Indiana. They moved with the number one thing that Harv was saying that he watched.
Yeah.
They were moving without the ball. And then we were talking about Houston Rockets and
Yes.
how they're the favorites and everything. But I can't watch them.
It's boring.
It's so boring. It's James Harden out at the 3-point line, dribbles for the time of the shot
24,
clock,
yeah.
and then he either drives or just pops the three. And it's like, yay, that was fun. Ooh, back down to the other end.
Okay, so how about stop him?
Well, that's what Lowen says on our
Right.
show. He's like, well, it works. That's great.
If it ain't broke?
Is this successful and it's going to win you a championship? Good on you. I'm all for it. I'm just not going to watch it.
you're
It's
not
just
gonna watch
boring. It's not fun. That's why I liked Golden State. I was never a Golden State fan
No.
before. But Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green
Mm-hmm.
play basketball the way I feel basketball should be played.
Sure. So do you think LeBron can carry his team in the East? Because it looks like he could run up against the Celtics.
No one has stopped LeBron yet. So, I mean, we were talking about it yesterday.
Yes.
LeBron, he's 7 years in a row that he's played in the championships.
Mm-hmm.
And and that's with two different teams.
Two different
teams. And then he's been to the Eastern Conference Finals every single year of his career. So to me, it's just LeBron. It's not. Are they going to beat Cleveland?
No.
Yeah, they'll beat Cleveland, but they won't beat LeBron. So if LeBron's there, you're going to lose.
So until someone stops LeBron, you got LeBron.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, Indiana's got him. Oh, they're not going to be able to do it. Indiana's got him.
They're not afraid.
Dude, LeBron will win Game 7. Not Cleveland, LeBron. And he did. It was all LeBron.
He did win it. All right. What do you got coming up then? Improv, anything? You're gonna be doing some improv?
I know you'll have to talk to the more in charge people. I'm just the talent, my friend. I'm just the talent.
Oh, give me that. We like that line.
No, I don't know about
improv.
I know that we were discussing doing some summer shows.
Okay.
We discussed that last year and it never happened.
All right.
But I know that we did it this last February, but we did it February the year before.
Okay.
And then we did a whole year till February again, and none of us want to do that. It's too hard to try to get back into the improv thing and then do it for 4 weeks and then be done again.
Yeah.
So there's some of us that want to do it during the summer.
Okay.
I know that Scott Parker and I have talked about it one day when we were at the pool here at the Old Town Hot Springs about maybe pulling 4 or 5 of us together, maybe going down and doing an improv thing in Denver at one of the improv shows down there. But it's all talk. It's all talk. I'm the biggest talker of all.
Yeah.
I want to do stand-up.
Yep.
We've discussed that. Last episode, the girl said, what's one of the first things the last thing you did first time? And you said the show, but I was also going to say you did that stand-up comedy.
I did.
For Lift Up.
You're right. We did team up and do that. And
we did a little stand-up.
I think Katie West is coming, right?
Katie West is coming July 27th.
So maybe we pull together some of our local wannabe stand-ups.
I have been in the talkings with that. They have talked to me about that. The problem here is I haven't done it.
Yeah, we have. So we're going to make Katie look good.
Well, yeah, that's I keep trying to get to Denver or Fort Collins or Colorado Springs to an open mic night just to do it once because I certainly don't want to step up in front of a Steamboat audience waiting to see Katie West and it be my very first time ever doing stand-up. So I'd really like to get down to Denver and do a couple open mic nights. But that's my goal.
Yep.
I'm not doing anything. I'm all talk. But I do have a lot of jokes written.
How about cabaret? Are you in any cabarets?
I think cabaret's already done, isn't it?
No, it's coming up.
Oh. I thought they did that when I was gone.
So you are.
I'm not in any cabaret. No, I don't know cabaret.
Well, hello, Steamboat. That's my man, Drew Gotts. Live like Drew. And try and keep it Steamboat, all right? Have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow. We got some good, exciting stuff for you. Have a great day. Be good to each other and say hi to this guy.
Hello,
Steamboat. We're out.